of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Cougars. Welcome to SCTV News for Wednesday, May 10th. I'm William Lawrence.
And I'm Nathan Raschke. Some important dates are coming up for our senior Cougars. First, we have senior interviews. They are next Tuesday through Thursday. Both Tuesday and Thursday are minimum days to make time for them. The next Friday is the senior-only assembly during third block. The following Friday is the senior send-off assembly with prom the next day on May 27th. Then senior sunset on Friday, June 2nd, followed by the bachelorette ceremony the next day. And of course, graduation day is less than a month away from now, Thursday, June 8th.
A Cougar artist received a very special honor at last weekend's Grossmont Art Show. J.C. Ante art piece was named Best in Show by the panel of judges, meaning her piece was selected as the standout work among dozens of student submissions.
I was more surprised more than anybody, because I couldn't even, everybody was like crying around me, everybody was proud and stuff, and I was just like, whoa, that's like really cool of me. Thanks me for doing that. The inspiration I had was just like, I just wanted to have fun. I had fun doing the little warm-up that we did during art class, and I was just like, you know what, I want to go all out for this piece. Because it's made with scratchboard, and if you don't know what scratchboard is, it's like it's a pretty like fickle like art medium, and if you make a mistake, it will like show during the piece, because every stroke you make is permanent. And just because my piece was like, it was pretty solid. Everybody worked so hard on their pieces. Like a lot of people from Steele, like they got awards too, shouting up during the halls and also support the arts.
A camera crew from Good Morning America was on our campus yesterday. The national newscast was here for a profile of a girls wrestling program that features one of our assistant wrestling coaches.
I'm Afsoon Johnston, and I am a women's wrestling coach. I coached the 2016 U.S. Olympic team in Rio. I pop in and out of Steele Canyon High School a lot because Coach Trevor Kiefer and I go way back. He started the girls wrestling program here at Steele Canyon High School, and Coach Trevor and I used to coach way back when, and so we've kept in touch. As I've coached nationally and internationally, he's called me up time to time, and I come into the Steele Canyon wrestling room and show technique and have clinics and meet the current wrestlers, girl wrestlers. Girls wrestling is the fastest growing sport for girls in high school. And so I will say Steele Canyon High School was at the very forefront of it. They really, along with Coach Trevor Kiefer, because of Coach Trevor Kiefer, started this girls wrestling club. This is, 20 years ago, over here at Steele Canyon. And then as he's coached throughout the years, he's gotten the girls wrestling program together, where Steele Canyon goes and competes against other high schools. And they've had tremendous success here, and have even, I believe, won CIF. And great numbers, lots of girls coming out for this great sport at this school, and so it has had a rich history, more so than a lot of other schools in the area. So I hope to see that girls wrestling continues to grow here at Steele Canyon. More and more girls come out for it and continue to have the success that they've been having. Because Coach Trevor Kiefer and I have coached in the past, I like to pop in, and I like to, come into the Steele Canyon wrestling room and show some technique to the girls and kind of watch them. And very big fan of this program. It's been such a treat to have Good Morning America, be here on the campus and to work with them. They were doing a piece on trailblazing women, and they're doing a series on different industries with trailblazing women. So for when they came across my story, which my story is I was born in Iran, immigrated to the United States as a political asylum, and my father had been a wrestler. I grew up around the sport, but being a girl, I never thought that wrestling was a thing that girls could do, and it wasn't a thing that girls could do when I was growing up. And so in high school, I was the first girl to go out for an all-boys wrestling team. Back then, they didn't have girls wrestling teams. And so I'm a trailblazer in that way, but also it happened that as women's wrestling grew, and it got to be, you know, a national team, national championships, world championships, and now the Olympics. I am the first world medalist in women's wrestling for the United States. And so as such, you know, a trailblazer. And so, and that's why my story is being told now with Good Morning America.
The best dancers on our campus take our stage later this month. Steel Canyon Dance presents Legends Showcase, and tickets are now on sale. They are $10 in advance or $15 at the door. You'll see both student and teacher choreographed routines inspired by legends in the history of dance. The show is on Thursday, May 18th at 7 p.m. in our theater. The performers are excited to show the audience what they can do.
It is a tribute to a bunch of different dancers, famous musicians that have made some sort of contribution to the dance world, and so there are a lot of student choreographed pieces that are inspired by these dancers or musicians and just kind of carrying on their legacy. It's really great for you to come see the show because you're able to see what the dance students work on. We work so hard in class, and it's going to be really exciting just to again see, because there's a lot of fun music. There's Michael Jackson and a lot of other fun musicians and just fun songs that will get you upbeat songs that are just fun to listen to and see a dance to.
A world-famous stage performer is returning to our theater. Dean Chisnall has visited our campus twice before to rave reviews. He has performed all over the world in big-time theater productions, including Shrek and Les Mis. He will answer questions and perform a selection of musical favorites on Saturday afternoon, May 20th at 2 p.m. Tickets are on sale now for $12 in advance or $15 at the door.
You can help save a life at next week's blood drive. The San Diego Blood Bank will be at our school next Friday. If you are at least 17 years old, you can sign up to donate. You'll find a link to the blood drive on our school's homepage.
For those Cougars returning to Steel Canyon next school year, we want to get you ready for the fall by showing you some of the courses you can take.
Here at Steel Canyon, we offer many English classes, but none are like ERWC.
And that stands for Expository Reading and Writing Course. But what the class is really, it's the art of argument. So if you like to argue, if you like to persuade people, and if you want ways to bring people to your point of view, this class may be for you.
We'll also be reading, and we like to give you choice. So if you like this class and you like to have choice and you want to explore your own interests, then this is the class for you.
Another great thing about ERWC is that you get college credit to go to a four-year university or a community college. But what do the students think about this class?
I felt like there was a lot to learn, a lot of interesting material in it. It started out really easily and it gradually got a little bit harder.
And it's a really, really fun English class. Really just a genuinely fun class. Miss Worland and Miss Keck are two absolutely amazing teachers.
It teaches you to give analysis on the different pieces that you might experience in college. Miss Worland's really nice, and it's a good class environment.
I really liked ERWC because I had Ms. Worland, and Ms. Worland is such a nice teacher, and she's super supportive, and she really helps you out all throughout the class.
You pick what you want to read versus the teacher giving you the book, and then you have to read it, and it's always time. You have to read this page by this time, and then this page by this time. You get to choose what book you want to read, and it helps you kind of talk to people and understand people. Miss Worland and Miss Geck, they treat you like adults. Like, they're more guiding you, and it's more you doing it and them kind of like pushing you along the way.
Overall, ERWC is an amazing class to take, with great teachers who treat you like family. And it'll give you amazing skills to help you with life and other future careers.
Softball is home against Granite Hills at 4, and boys volleyball has a CIF playoff game against Foothills Christian at Valhalla's Gym at 7 p.m.
That's all the news we have for you today. Have a great week. Rah, rah, Cougars.
Cougar Pride.
Get some!